I didn't even have no shoes on. My shoes are on this side. My neck pillow is on here. My bag is here. I'm running through the airport. I don't know where I'm going.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We're on part 2 of my worst travel experience. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe down below and stay tuned for more videos.
At this point, there's literally no word that can describe my anger and my furiousness, and I cannot take it anymore, because I have never ever traveled with parents that are just like that unconscious of time. Like, you just don't pay attention to time at all. I have never ever in my life. So then we go into this room, right? This lady's like, you have to book a different flight. There's a flight tomorrow around this time, yada yada yada. And this uncle that was the driver, he starts begging and he's like, I am so sorry, you just have to help us. I don't have money. You just have to help these kids get there. I'm like, but when you were stopping, getting these people on the car, when they were giving you money and everything, you weren't thinking about the consequences of us being late. You were not thinking. And when we were telling you, you didn't want to listen to us. Okay, so then at this time we're like, okay, we're not gonna make it. Like, we should just start calling our parents. We should call our parents in the States, and we should tell our parents here that we're not gonna go. Luckily, the lady figured out something, and she's like, okay, go inside, but you gotta be fast. Like, you gotta be fast as you can. So we go inside and we see the plane. Everybody's waiting. Okay, we go inside, and this lady's supposed to print out our tickets and everything. Oh, Zambia. Just sometimes Zambian technology annoys me. Literally, especially when you're in a desperate situation like that, it literally annoys the crap out of me. So we're in the airport. We're about to get our tickets printed out. The machine stops working. Oh, I am like, this day can never go any wrong than it already is going. The machine is not printing the tickets. It's like jammed, okay? So then while it's jammed, this lady keeps trying. There were like two ladies. One was dealing with me and the other was dealing with Winnie. The machine is jammed. She keeps trying. And she's like, it's not working. So as we wait, right? We're both pissed. We're sitting, we're standing, we're all over the place. We're pacing back and forth. We're just like, we're mumbling, we're upset, we're annoyed at these parents who are just sitting there, and they're very unease. And it's just, I'm like, I'm over this already. If we're not going, just let us know we're not going, so I don't have to deal with this. Okay, the lady that was dealing with me, she keeps on figuring out stuff what to do. So she prints one thing, but then she asks to print another thing, and the second one is jammed, is not printing. And so as we're sitting there, she's asking me what my address is, and I'm like, woman, what do you mean what's my address? Like, I'm in Zambia. Zambian addresses don't make sense, and I don't even know what the address of here, like what the address is. Like, why are you asking about my address? And she was not being clear. She was not asking me questions that made sense. And I'm like, what do you mean my address? Like, in the States, in Zambia, what do you mean? She's like, where do you stay? And I'm like, in the States? She's like, yes. You should have told me that. And so I fast give out my address, and because she wanted that as proof, as in to know where we're going or whatever. So I give her my address, and then as we are waiting, my thing prints, the whole thing prints. So I'm sitting there waiting for Winnie's thing to print, okay? And her stuff is like, it's jammed. It's not doing anything. The ticket is not being printed. So she's there, so upset and so irritated, and she can't even look at the parent in the eye. She's so annoyed. The lady that was dealing with her, she's like, I don't think I'm gonna do this anymore. Like, this is it. Like, I can't do it anymore. Like, it's over. So we're like sitting there so annoyed. We're like, what are we gonna do? Like, this is the end. Okay, so then the other lady was like, okay, let's try one more time. They tried one more time, and then thank God it worked. It printed the ticket, and off we went with our shoes off and everything off. We just literally left the bags for them to deal with. Whatever they gotta do, just do it. And all the people in the airport were like, you guys have bad manners. Like, how do you not know time? Don't go and embarrass us in the we're like, we know how important time is, so you ain't gotta tell us all that stuff. We already know. Okay, so then everywhere we're going, they're like, rebuking us, whatever, you guys are shameful, don't be late, yada yada yada. So we're running with our shoes off and our bags, and we just leave everything and we gotta go. So we get on the plane, and luckily everybody's like waiting for us, and like we were the only two people that were waiting for on that plane. So we get there, guys, and we are supposed to get into Dubai. We get to Dubai and everything is okay. You know, we do our connecting flights and yada yada yada, and we get our tickets to know where we're gonna go next. And so we board on the next flight. Okay, the next flight was just fantastic. Everything was okay. We get into New York City. New York City, the airport in New York City is huge. It is huge. It's huge, I'm telling you. So in New York, we get there and everything is okay. We have plenty of time. Our flight left at like 10 a.m. and I think we got there at like 8. So we had time. The only thing we had to do is go through immigration, you know, the security and everything. That's the only thing we had to do. And other than that, we had plenty of time. We could even explore the airport and everything. So we get there, guys, right? We're going through immigration. We gotta show them our papers. And I'm like, oh, we've had the worst beginning of this trip and everything is over. Let's put the past is in the past. Let's just move on. So we're going through security and they put us in different lines. They put me in this line and Winnie in the other line. And this dude gets my pamphlet with all my papers and he's going through and he's looking confused. And I'm like, dude, why are you looking confused? Like, I got everything. I have the papers. He's looking at my passport and everything. The dude is like confused and I'm like, what's wrong? Like, am I missing something? And he's not telling me. And the dude tells me to follow him and get, like, you know, I had my bag. He tells me to leave my bag outside and my bag had my phone in it. And he tells me to enter into this room that I had never entered before. And I just realized I'm in the immigration room. Whew! My heart sunk. I'm like, what am I doing in the immigration room? Because I thought like this is where the people with all the troubles come in. This is where like if you are found with something or whatever, you're found with some meat or whatever in your bag, some fruit that you're not supposed to bring. This is where you come, you know. So I'm like, I'm scared because this is my first time traveling without a parent, and I'm like, my first traveling alone, and I'm in the immigration room. What is happening? So I'm sitting there and I'm confused, and there's a whole bunch of people there. And I don't have my phone, and I'm not gonna be like, can I go back and get my phone? Because I'm like scared. I don't want to speak. So I'm sitting there, guys. I didn't bring my phone. I keep asking this lady next to me, I'm like, what time is it? What time is it? She keeps telling me. What time is it? She keeps telling me. And I keep looking at my because you can see how far your stuff is, and I was like way far. And my flight left at 10 a.m. Okay, I'm sitting there. 8:30, 8:45, 8:50, 9:30. I'm still in the room, guys. I start shaking. And then there's this lady that works with that airline, and she comes in. She's like, if you're on this flight and you're going with us, whatever. I've taken you when you go look for your bags, go in this location and find your bag. I'm like, I don't have my phone. I don't even have a ticket. I have to go get a ticket and figure out where I'm going. I don't have any of that. I don't know what gate I'm going to. I don't know what number I'm going to. I don't know anything. And that was something that you have to figure out before, you know, when you go through immigration, then you have to figure out your gate number and everything. Because some flights only show you, they only show you like what flight you're on or whatever, stuff like that. They don't show you the gate number. You gotta figure out what flight you're on, and then you look on the screens and then you see, okay, my gate number is this, and then you gotta go to your gate number. I didn't know my gate number, and I was in this immigration room at 9:30. My flight left at 10. So I'm sitting there, guys, I'm panicking. And then 9:35, this dude calls me and he starts asking me questions. Have you ever had issues with the passport? I'm like, issues with my passport? What do you mean? I have never had issues with my passport. This is my first time. The dude is asking me all these questions and I'm scared. I'm like, I don't even know how to answer your questions because I have never had to deal with this. He's asking me, keeps asking me. And then he told me some stuff about how, my passport had issues, whatever, and I should get it figured out because if I travel again, I would have the same issue. I'm like, I don't even know what issue my passport has because you haven't told me the issue. And so he lets me out at like 9:40, guys. 9:40. If you have been in New York City, if you have been in that airport, you will understand that the airport is huge. Okay, it's huge. So I'm there, I get my phone and I find all these messages from my aunt. She's like, where are you? Winnie doesn't know where I am. Nobody knows where I am. And apparently my aunt was about to call the airport to tell them that I got lost or I got kidnapped or whatever because I wasn't communicating. So I get my phone and I'm like, I'm running, trying to find where my bags are. I didn't even have no shoes on. My shoes are on this side. My neck pillow is on here. My bag is here. here. I'm running through the airport. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm running. I keep running. I find my bag because I keep asking people. I'm like, I'm not just gonna find this bag if I don't know where it is. So I ask somebody, this person tells me where it is, and I get my bag and I run. Guys, I'm running, and then I had to connect my bags to connect it with the flight that was going to Chicago. So I had to find this person and have them tag my bag, connect. I am stressed. Everybody that I tell, where do I gotta go, they're like, I show them my whatever, everything, my info. They're like, you're so late, you gotta go. Everybody's telling me there's something. I'm like, I know I'm late, okay? I'm probably not even gonna make it. So I'm running, and I find this guy. The dude was like, you're so late, just leave your bag, we'll figure it out. We're gonna get your bag there, but just leave it, you gotta go. I'm running through the airport, guys. I get to where I'm supposed to go. I slide this way, and I find myself going to the wrong side. I slide this way. I'm like, which way am I supposed to be going? I look at my flight, and I find, Chicago, whatever, and everything. I find the time and everything. I look at it. I'm like, okay, get number G, or get G27 or G80, G whatever, whatever it is. I follow it. And I go, and I haven't even gone through security. Security took forever. So I tell them, I really am on a tight flight. I have to go. I gotta go. And this person is like, okay, I'm gonna try to slide you in, or I'm gonna try to put you in the line that's quicker. And this is a line that's the people that pay the money that they're gonna go get through it fast. That's the line they put me in. Luckily, I get through that line and I get through fast. 9:50, I'm in the airport running. Okay, I find my gate number with and as I am running, I get through security. I leave my neck pillow. I'm like, I ain't got no time to go back and get that neck pillow. And it was like my grandparents' neck pillow. I was like, they're just going to understand. I'm not gonna go back and get the neck pillow. So I ran through the airport with no shoes on. My bag is hanging here. My socks, everything. I'm carrying it. I guess I'm running. I go down the stairs and I get to where what I thought was the gate. And guys, no. I get there, and this lady's like, where are you going? I said this. She's like, you're late, you gotta go. I'm like, where am I gonna go? She's like, go downstairs, take left, turn there, and then get on the bus. And then when the bus takes you there, you guys find this gate number. That's where you're going to find your boarding, whatever your flight is there. I'm like, what the crap? I gotta go down the stairs, turn left, turn right, turn this, turn that, and then get on the bus, and then I gotta go into another building to get to where I'm supposed to go. I said, this day is just going crazy. I am stressed. I'm about to cry. I am just all over the place. So then I go down the stairs. I go left. I go right. I go straight. I go this. And as I am going, guys, I'm like asking people because I don't know if I'm even going the right direction. My brain is all over the place. So then I'm running through the airport with no shoes. I have my jackets and everything, my blanket, everything. I'm like, I should have just left this everything for these people. And I think that's where I even left my glasses and everything. I don't even know. Anyways, guys, I get to the bus and there's only like 2 people. I get there and they're like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going on this. They're like, you're so late, we gotta go. Everybody's telling the same thing. I'm like, I know. So we go, okay? The bus drives us out. We're just going. We get there. I am running up the stairs and I find this lady like, checks my tickets and everything. She's like, you're so late and you're the last person to get on this. Oh, guys, I was sweating because I'm like, I've had it enough. The whole flight from home up until the States has been stressful. It's like somebody had not been wanting me to go. Literally, that's how I felt. It's like somebody doesn't want me to go because like, this is crazy. So I am stressed. I'm sweating. I am panicking. And apparently Winnie had gotten there and she had told somebody that there's another girl that I'm supposed to be on this flight with and she's running late. Okay, is there a way you guys can wait? And they waited for like 15 minutes after the boarding time had passed. They waited for 15 minutes. Imagine getting to the one building to another took more than 15 minutes for me to get there. So I get on this plane and I find Winnie and everybody's seated and I'm just the last one and I gotta find where to sit. I'm sweating. So then I'm like sitting literally across Winnie and I was sitting with this dude and I'm on this plane, guys, as if I've not had enough. This dude farted the whole time. And I'm sitting there with my ears exploding from this smell that keeps on coming out of this man's booty because the dude had been sleeping this whole time. And I was like, this day is just so much stress for me, so much stress, like literally the worst the worst traveling experience I have ever encountered in my whole stinking life. Okay, so the whole flight was just a mess, and I told this story over and over, and I like every time I tell it, like I'm excited about it, and I'm happy and hyped about it. But like in that moment, I was about to be cussing people. I was about to be I said all sorts of things because I was just over it. Okay, I was over it. Like I've had bad experiences in the airport where I had to run and everything, but it's never been that bad. Like it's never literally been that bad. That was just the worst ever. Okay, so if you're traveling, make sure you have time. Make sure you have time on your plate. And if you're in Zambia, you're with people who don't understand the importance of time, make sure you let them know that time is important. The airport don't care who you are. They don't care how late you're gonna be there, how early you're gonna be there. When they gotta leave, they're gonna leave. Okay, only God, everything worked in our favor. God was on our side. Things worked accordingly. But if it was the other way around, guys, we would have been crying. Oh my gosh, I can't even think about it. Anyways, guys, that's my epic story. I know it's long, but it was worth it. Okay, the story gives me all sorts of things, gives me all sorts of feelings. Okay, anyways, that's the end of the story. Let me know if you want any more story times, because I got plenty. Okay, let me know. But guys, we're gonna end this video right here because it's already long. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below. You follow me on my social media. Literally, my Instagram and my Facebook, they're the same thing, so just follow me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.